Your eyes, they captivate me on touch. Just heaven sent and your voice stuck in my head. Your eyes, they captivate me on touch. Just heaven sent and your voice stuck in my head. Your eyes, they captivate me on touch. Just heaven sent and your voice stuck in my head. Your eyes, they captivate me on touch. Just heaven sent and your voice stuck in my head. Your eyes, they captivate me on touch. Just heaven sent and your voice stuck in my head. Your eyes, they captivate me on touch. Just heaven sent and your voice stuck in my head. Your
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Art Gem Interviews. We're having a lot of fun today. Here, I'm with
NAJEE alive.
NAJEE Alive. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yo, appreciate you having me. Shout out to Max. Yo, shout out to Max, yo. For real. Shout out to Vu. Shout out to Lee. Unknown. You feel me? Turn up.
Here we go. So, NAJEE Alive. We've all been wondering, what kind of art do you make?
I make visual art and sound art.
And why do you like to make art?
I love to make art because it gives me the ultimate opportunity to test my creativity in different areas. Yeah.
I love that answer. And so tell me, how did this come to be?
God.
Wow. Thanks, God.
Oh, shit.
Does art have an effect on the way you live your life?
Yeah, for sure, because if I have shit to do during the day, I have to make sure that I'm creating in some kind of way and making some kind of art so I can stay sane in this crazy world. Shit get crazy sometimes.
It is amazing how many artists tell me that on this show, that it keeps them sane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love it. And so, how did your art do during COVID?
Oh, shit. Yo,
Yep.
COVID was interesting because, like, I was in this crazy, like, fucking zone where I just, like, changed my whole diet and shit. Like,
No way.
I was just, like, I was reading, like, a fuck ton and, like, just making mad music, just, like,
Wow.
making mad beats and shit.
Wow.
And that's really, like, when I had the time to work on the first bag Satchel and purse collection, and it definitely gave me like an unknown kind of like opportunity to work on a different part of my creativity.
So you really took that time to focus on your creativity. That's incredible.
Yes, for sure. It was a blessing. It was a blessing for sure. Definitely.
And so, do you feel like you have a genre that you fit into? And do you have like a brand that you kind of represent yourself with?
A genre, I like to call it universal. And then my brand is called Stay Alive. Just one word, all caps. Stay alive.
Stay alive.
I don't know how you're supposed to get it like that, but hey, look, if that helps you remember it, for sure. Like, because as long as you stay alive, you'll always be able to get what you need to get done, you know, in this lifetime, in this part.
Well said. So, what do you see in other people's work that interests you? Where are you looking for inspiration?
Mm. Uh, in other people's work, like some people, it'll be like personal homies or maybe like just like yeah, just like
Mm-hmm.
personal homies that are, you know, they might be artists, but they do, you know, other shit like tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Or they like paint murals, and like to me that's inspiring because I don't do that shit for real. And to me, it's just like, you know, I fuck with it. I
Right.
like it as an art. Like I respect it, but you know, I can't do it. So it's just like seeing them go crazy on that type of shit is like really inspiring and shit. Even like cutting hair, like, you know, I look at barbers and shit. I'm like, damn, that shit kind of crazy because you could change up like somebody's whole fucking
look.
appearance and shit from this haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't do that shit. So
Oh yeah.
it's like just inspiring, kind of seeing other people and, you know, people who I might be close with, just like, you know, just a stretch there, like their creative hand and ability. And then I think there was like a second part to that question. I don't even.
About your branding, do you feel like you represent a brand?
Oh, yeah, you know, that's you know, that's stay alive. That's my shit.
Stay
You
alive.
know, I definitely am like a living representation of that shit because that's what I've had to do in order to make, you know, any of this happen. Like, fucking, you know, from, you know, just waking up to fucking texting you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, going and getting some snacks or some shit. Like, I had to stay alive through that shit, and I'll continue. I'll have to, you know, if I want to continue to get, you know, my creations off and, you know, get my ideas off and shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's amazing. Yeah. So how many days a week do you feel like you're practicing?
Oh shit. This is it's a fucking it's a everyday.
Every
thing,
day.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's an everyday thing. For sure. Yeah, it's an everyday thing.
That's fantastic. So what is the difference for you between practice and final product?
That's a good question. What the fuck? Damn. Yo, practice is like you still being able to practice is like you still being able to almost have fun with the idea and kind of like testing the waters with how you want to come like shape and form it. And then like once it starts coming into play, it can get a little bit more stressful because like then you're like placing deadlines on yourself and you're like, you know, having to get, or at least me personally, like you know, you have to get into more of like the business aspect, and that shit kind of just is you know, it's part of the like the overall process, but like it can get kind of just, I guess, like it's different sometimes. Maybe that's a word. Interesting. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I know that my experience is not in like finance. So needing to finance my art and having to learn that side of something that I care so much about is always complicated.
Oh yeah, it definitely takes like it takes time, like, cause I remember the first time I was, you know, making like custom design pieces for like my homies who were artists, and you know they would be signed to like production companies or labels or whatever the fuck, and just like I wasn't selling that shit then, you know, I was just making it, you know what I'm saying, cause it was the homie and. You know, it was a dope look to whatever like they were doing as an artist and shit. And they could rock it, you know what I'm saying? Like just me like making it and then fucking with my creations was like,
that's amazing.
You know, dope enough and shit for sure. So, yeah, what was we?
Yeah. So the next question is, how do you know when you're in the flow?
Oh damn, when I'm in the flow, when I just like I can't even like I can't eat, I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in there, like, just in the zone. You know, just all you doing is thinking about, you know, the task at hand, and then completing it. You try not to get like too distracted with the length of time it'll take to finish it, but like, you know, if you just focus on the actual task at hand, you know, and keep it going, I'll just stay in my zone like that, you know, and then from there it's just one thing at a time and just knock it off the list, because, you know, usually it takes like a list of things to get one thing done.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one wedding takes a fuck ton, a lot of shit.
It's only one day.
It's one day for, like, you know what I'm saying?
How much planning?
I don't even know how long that should be. That should be mad short.
Right.
I just helped my brother, like, DJ or fucking do sound and shit for this wedding. That's off topic and shit, yeah. But yeah.
Hey, I hope it works out for him.
Yeah, it was dope. Shout out to the couple that got married. I'm sorry I messed up the sound. Like, I'm sorry the sound messed up. The fucking, it was the Wi-Fi connection, yo. Like, I'm glad. I hope y'all are happily married still and everything's working out. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to that happily married couple.
Yeah.
And so, what steps do you always take when you're making some art? And it's okay if there aren't.
Some steps I always take when I'm making art. I make sure to have a open mind. That's the first step. Just like an open mind on just creation, you know. I don't, you know, I could just be like making a song or working on some merch, but either way, I try not to want to like think about it all the way too deeply. You know what I mean? Like, I might put on a podcast or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe art gems, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, just start going to work and just vibe it out.
Sounds good. Sounds great. And so, what are you currently working on? Do you have any upcoming projects to let everyone know about?
Yep. This the next custom 101 bag, satchel, and purse collection. It's a 101 merch drop. It's coming out real soon, and, you know, some music and some production, some dope visual art, and some, you know, just that good stuff. You feel me? That real good stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of that.
There we go.
You feel me? For sure.
And there you have it, folks. NAJEE Alive. Thank you so much.
Yo, appreciate you, Max. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Whoever I'm talking to out there. I don't really do like too much internet shit, so this is, you know, different. Can't wait to post this. Check out my mixtape. Feel me? I'm just playing. I don't got a mixtape that's out right now. It's on the way though.
And then we'll post it if it does.
Come on. Yeah, yo. Art gems.
Look for the links right here as the names are scrolling by.
Yeah.
And